Scorpio, my North Node is in Scorpio. I'ma teach him what's up. I'ma let him know what the boundaries are about. Teach me how to daggy. Teach me how to daggy. Teach me how to set boundaries. Teach me how to set boundaries. I'll talk about that at the end of this video. So Scorpio, I haven't done this kind of a fun intro for a long time, but I felt I'm gonna start off with you like that. How about it? So Scorpio, honey buns, welcome to your reading from March 8th to the 15th. This is gonna be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Scorpiana, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to take a look at your main challenge, clarify all the cards, and get some final advice for you. Scorpio, Cutie Patootie, welcome to March. As you can see, I got myself some flowers. For those of you that are returning, coming back, welcome back. I love you so much. And for those of you that just found me and you're like, what the heck? Who is this guy? Ask around, you'll find out. I'm a Leo, quadruple Leo, and my North Node is in Scorpio. I always come here to serve and to slay. So I'm saying, I literally just got my Invisaligns. Hold on. Okay, got my Invisaligns done for like 3 hours ago. Can you see them? Let me know in the comments if you can see my Invisaligns or not. Anyways, I'm getting used to it. It's not really that bad. I thought it was bad, but no, it's pretty good. So I'm saying, so let's get into your reading. Brand new deck, by the way. Okay, somebody's coming back. I don't want to hear about no new person. This is about a person you dealt with. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I already know what this is going to be about. So, Scorpio, your challenge here is the moon. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the star. Okay? Scorpio, there is something here about you, and actually I'm recording this on the full moon in Virgo, okay? And we're having the lunar eclipse. So something here is, you feel like something is being hidden. You have a lot of questions about a specific situation, about a specific person from the past. The moon here talks about our subconscious mind. The moon talks about the divine feminine also. You could be a divine masculine, but we all have this within us, both of them. So there is something here about you wanting to know. You're asking a lot of questions. I'm seeing here big question marks on your head, Scorpio. Okay, something could be exposed and revealed. We're going to find out about this and we're going to clarify shortly. In the recent past, you have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So in the recent past, I do feel like here that there was a very painful ending. Somebody here in the past cut you off, Scorpio, okay? Someone here cut this connection off. Could have been a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, okay? Could have been a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Ten of Swords, a very painful ending, okay? Situation here unexpectedly coming to an end. You standing in front of shattered, broken glass and trying to figure your way out. We're going to find out about this and we're going to clarify shortly. Scorpiana, in the present moment, you have the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. Yes, you are absolutely right. There is a very strong spiritual connection here with this person from the past, the High Priestess, the Six of Cups. Anytime you see the Six of Cups, it is a confirmation and an indicator about somebody from the past. I feel like that with the Four of Cups here right now, you're really retreating, kind of going within yourself. There is something here about you focusing on what matters to you right now in the present moment. You could be manifesting a person here. We're going to talk about this. You could also even see this person in your dreams, okay? Because that's what the moon here indicates. We're going to find out more information where we clarify. In the near future, you have the Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups. You know it's a struggle, and you know that. In order for you to have this Ace of Wands here, to have this brand new beginning with this person, I do strongly feel like here that you and this person need to have some sort of an honest conversation in regards to that painful ending. The Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. There is something here that has not worked out for this person, didn't work out in the past. And, you know, this brand new beginning may only happen if you and this person are going to have a face-to-face conversation. Something here needs to be revealed. You do have a lot of questions. You feel like something is being also hidden from you. Okay, so we're going to find out about this, the star. Aquarius energy. I don't know if you're dealing with an ungrateful Aquarius, about which I'll talk about at the end of this video. Okay, the star, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like you have this hope and this wish that something is going to work out regardless, okay? You could have some Sagittarius in your birth charts, by the way. You're very optimistic, though. You're a very optimistic Scorpio, okay? You always, you don't lose hope. So let's talk about the moon here and clarify and see why this is your challenge, Scorpiana. Tell me about the Invisaligns. I don't know if you can see them or not. I don't know if you can really see them or not, in the video, but let me know in the comments. So your challenge, which is the moon, Scorpio, it is clarified by the 8 of Cups, yep, the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. Honestly, I feel like Scorpio, it has been very challenging for you to really disconnect from this person. You could be in the middle of disconnecting them now. You could be thinking about pulling your energy back to yourself and heading towards money. I think some of you are wanting to make money. Some of you are wanting to focus on career, 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you want to buy a house, mega business. This is a situation that I feel like you're completely and entirely trying to get answers from, by trusting your intuition. Your intuition is going to be your compass when it comes to working something out with this person or moving on from them. This is a situation that's been very debilitating because I feel like you can kind of feel distant from this person. You feel like they're distant from you, you're distant from them, and that's why you have the moon. You have a lot of questions on your mind. There is big question marks, okay? So you're definitely questioning a lot of things. I feel like that in the present moment, there is something here about you also disconnecting from chaos. Wherever you are, wherever you used to be before, there could have been this 5 of Swords energy, people arguing, people conflicting, negative energies coming towards your way. I think you are disconnecting from all of that also. Yes, this is a love reading we are doing, but I think that you have some jealous people around you, Scorpio, that you are learning, you could have some frenemies also that you are choosing to disconnect from. So I don't know what it is about this moon here, but what I do feel like here is there is a lot of revelations coming towards you through your dreams, signs, synchronicities, confirmations coming in. When it comes to this person, I think you're also relearning on your boundaries, and what's important for you is your own stability, your own money, your bag here, okay? And it's challenging. It's not easy. It's not easy. Could have dealt with the Leo here, okay? Could have dealt with the Leo strength, 5 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. I feel like that there is a lot of disappointment with how things ended with this person, okay? A lot of disappointment, but nonetheless, we're gonna find out more. Let's talk about the 10 of Swords here. I feel like there is this strong sense of betrayal. Somebody here, you feel like they stabbed you in the back and they disappointed you. Okay, 10 of Swords, this is what I'm clarifying. So the 10 of Swords is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles, and the Judgment, which is also the card of a Scorpio. Some of you feel like that this was your person truly that you were meant to marry. There could have been a relationship. This relationship could have led to something really solid here, like marriage and commitment. I feel like that in the past, a lot of you invested into this relationship. There is something about with the 8 of Pentacles, Scorpio, investment and financial investment, just really you showing up. And then there is also the 3 of Pentacles. So it felt like everything was working out with you and this person. Now, along the way with the 3 of Pentacles, something here started, and the 9 of Swords, something here started really stressing you out. The reason why it started stressing you out is because a lot of you suspected that there might have been a third-party situation behind your back, okay? And this situation came to an end. 9 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person was very slow moving towards you. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles and see what is it that you need to know. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody here has also long hair. I'm also getting here maybe different cultures, backgrounds, something also about an Asian background. Now the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Empress, the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. You are the Empress. You also dealt with an Empress. That is the card of a Taurus. And then you have the Tower, which is your card. In Tarot, Tower is affiliated and associated with Scorpio. So and the Virgo also with the High Priestess at the bottom. Nonetheless, for many of you, this relationship did not work out because somebody here was avoidant. Somebody here refused to maybe either also face an important conversation. You could have dealt with a, baby mama, baby daddy, something like that. Nonetheless, this situation was very disappointing. Also, there could have been financial struggles along the way. You could have struggled financially, or this person, it just didn't work out. You have the Queen of Swords. Somebody here cut you off. Okay, there was a very strong cut-off energy. Someone here was very harsh and very rigid when it came to this situation with you, Scorpio. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Can't make this up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you have the Temperance. Somebody here was not being patient enough. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm almost seeing the Temperance here in reverse. Now, remember when I said that, remember a few minutes ago, I did say, Scorpio, Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. You were stressed out because you felt like there's someone here who was, maybe doing something behind your back. Here is the proof. Here is the receipts. Okay, the receipts. Seven of Swords, as you can see, someone that's actually tiptoeing. This is the card of cheating, lying, being dishonest, hiding something, okay? And then there is the Lovers and the Page of Wands. Somebody here could have had player tendencies. Somebody here could have had player tendencies, playing around, doing other things, and you felt like that this person also was not being honest with you, like big time. Okay, and this relationship didn't work out. Could have dealt with air sign, fire sign. Now, Four of Cups here in the present moment, the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So there is something about here rejecting. You could be rejecting everyone and anything just because you want to focus on yourself and you really want to make sense of this connection. I think this person, you feel like they're constantly around your energy. And I'm also feeling they could be feeling the same way too. This is a very simultaneous energy going around. This person has a lot of, they need to really, what I'm getting here with the Seven of Swords. This person and the Lovers. This person lied to you, but I think that it was out of some sort of an obligation. Maybe they really didn't want to. Four of Cups clarified by the Knight of Wands. This person is constantly around your energy, fire energy. The Page of Cups and the World and the Moon. See what I'm saying? You see this person in your dreams, or they see you in their dreams as well. The Moon here, which is also your challenge, talks about our dream state, talks about, a lot of things in regards to like signs, synchronicities. There's a lot of fears. So for many of you, this situation with the World, you could be expecting an apology from this person, or at least some sort of a confession. And your intuition is telling you that this is around the corner. This is something that's literally around the corner, and it's going to happen. And you are right. I think you are right. High Priestess and the Six of Cups. You have a very, very strong intuition, Scorpio. If you can really feel deep down that something is about to happen, then it is going to happen. Let's clarify the High Priestess here and see what is it that you need to know. High Priestess. So the High Priestess is clarified by this Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Your intuition could be also telling you that the person you are dealing with, they are involved in some sort of a conflict. Now, one of the predictions that I've made, and I've seen this coming true for a lot of signs and a lot of people, during this Mercury retrograde, which we are literally going through right now, the first Mercury retrograde, right, in the season of Pisces, we're having the bloody lunar eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo on the 3rd. So I feel like that there is a lot of toxic relationships that are crumbling down. Okay, there is something here about a fight and an argument. Your person could be going through that. I feel like your person is currently experiencing a lot of challenges. This is not about us being happy about it or whatever, but that's what I'm seeing here. This person is kind of like experiencing what you experienced in the past. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this person is kind of like having some sort of a karma coming around them because you also went through that situation. Energy doesn't lie, and karma always keeps the receipt. And sometimes she's spelled Scorpio. Now, Six of Cups, there is a lot of memories, a lot of flashbacks, a lot of, thoughts going around about this person. This person also could try to pop up from the past. Let's talk about the Six of Cups and clarify. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Scorpio, this person is going back and forth, first of all. Okay, you are also affiliated with the Death card here. Scorpio, I think this person is going back and forth in their mind. There is a decision-making process that's happening for them. And I feel like that with the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, there is definitely, there are thoughts going around in this person's head about a reunion and a reconciliation. And they may make a decision and come towards your way. You know what I'm saying? When you look at this juxtaposition, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups, you see confirmation verb, sprinkle, sprinkle. So you see that, you know, this person is going back and forth, okay, contemplating, trying to really make a decision here, and they're going to finally come towards you. Now, the Three of Swords and the Ace of Wands, you're hurt. You are hurt. You ain't going to pretend you ain't hurt, okay? There is something here that's been very disappointing for you. Three of Swords in the near future. This situation that ended, it still has left some sort of a mark, and it really has hurt you at a very deep level. Something around November and December could have happened between you and this person. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, Scorpio, is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. I'm saying, can't make this up. Okay, so like I said, this person is very slow. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and them Two of Cups. This person is very slow. You know that they're very slow. Okay, it's giving Earth energy. Okay, so this person is thinking about moving towards your way, and they're gonna move very, very slowly. This person is gonna finally, they're gonna realize they need to make up something. They need to make up for what was lost, and also they need to make up their mind. Okay, you and this person could come again from different cultures and backgrounds. I think the sexual connection, you know, is very intense and very strong between you and this person. I think there is a lot of compatibility for that. And, you know, this person is very slow, but they're finally going to admit something here. There is something about Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning here. And I'm feeling like Scorpio, you could be wanting to address something to this person that they need to either admit or change. Otherwise, you're not going to get back with them. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there is a new beginning. Can't make this up. Okay, Ace of Wands. It's about a fresh start. It's about a brand new beginning. And it's clarified by the Fool. Okay, the Fool is the first card in Major Arcana in Tarot. It indicates a brand new beginning, and you have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So there is definitely a conversation here that's going to take place between you and this person. And when this conversation takes place, I do strongly feel like here that there is something about you and this person working things out and healing this Ten of Swords. They are hurt. They are going through the Ten of Swords. You already went through the Ten of Swords, but see how the Fool is coming out of the Ten of Swords? That's a confirmation and an indication that there will be an opportunity here to, you know, turn this situation around. Five of Cups here in the near future. Sorry. I need a bigger table, hold that. Okay. So Five of Cups in the present moment, in the near future, there is something about a past situation that really disappointed you. You still have a lot on your mind you want to address, you know. It's clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Wands. I feel like, you know what? I think you want to hold your person back from getting involved with certain individuals. It's like almost you want to protect your person because, you know, they always tend to get into a conflict with somebody. Your person tends to get involved with someone, or it could be a family member, it could be friend, it could be a toxic ex also. They get involved with that person in any way, shape, form, or position, and you want to basically protect your person. You want to hold them back, okay? Not forcefully, not forcing them, but you want to almost like make sure that they're not repeating the same mistake here. And then there is the King of Swords. So there is this very cutthroat energy. You addressing about it. Maybe you have some sort of a deal breaker, deal maker. You won't go and talk about it to them. You have the Star and the Seven of Wands. So there is something about a hope and a wish being fulfilled. Okay. Let's get the advice here. I think this is something that's going to turn around, but there is a lot of revelations. This person is around the corner for you. This person is around the corner is what I'm getting. So, Scorpio, your advice here is you have the Wheel of Fortune, awesome, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Emperor. Aries energy, Mars energy. You know, this has a lot to do with you realizing that you're dealing with someone also that they may have a dark past. There is something about this person having a dark past. So in the near future, for many of you, there is a decision here that's going to happen with the Two of Wands. Okay, this is about a decision-making process. This is about moving forward, and then there is the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that there is a major turning point in your life and in your person's life as well. Okay, Wheel of Fortune here indicates turn of events, that actually shift of events that's going to bring something positive, something good in career as well. Like I said, there's something about career, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is about investment equally and cooperation, partnership. You could be also really just getting a new job or like getting into a new company, and there is a lot of investments being made that's on the side. But I think that for this person, with this person, there will be an opportunity because they're right around the corner for you and them to resolve some sort of a conflict. And you know they have a very difficult personality. Okay, the Emperor, Nine of Wands, yeah, they put you through a lot. And you have the Magician at the bottom. And I think that you are manifesting this. This is some kind of a manifestation that is going to happen for you. So Scorpio, let's get into your advice. Did we already do the advice? We did the advice. The advice here is for you literally just to remain onto this frequency. I don't know why I felt like I was going to do your advice again. Am I having a deja vu? I feel like I'm having a deja vu. I feel like I don't know why I feel like I've lived this day again. But your advice here is with the Two of Wands, which direction you want to move forward to. You know what I'm saying? Because you have choices here. You are standing at the crossroads, career and also this person. Everything has to be in balance. I think you definitely want to make sure you're not missing out some sort of a job opportunity or like a career opportunity, some sort of an offer that's going to come towards your way. Okay, you don't want to miss out on that, but also there will be an opportunity to really resolve this conflict with this person. But you will need to reestablish some boundaries and really just kind of work things out from a different angle this time because things have changed. Now, this is what I had for you, Scorpio, and now I want to address something. Speaking about boundaries, Scorpio. And yes, I've talked about this to every sign. I also went live and I also, made a post about this. Scorpio, I'm very heavy on respect and I'm very heavy on boundaries, okay? If you know, whether you know or not, but the sign of Aquarius, okay, the sign of Aquarius is not going to receive any readings from me in the month of March. Aquarius is grounded and Aquarius has received the yellow card from me. The reason why is because a huge population of Aquarius people have been chronically complaining for the past 7-8 months, being very rude, very nasty towards me. Can you imagine? Yes. I don't care about my looks. I don't care about them complaining about I do, who don't what, how I talk and things like that. Or what am I wearing, and I don't care. I'm good. I'm not here to be liked and approved. But what they're complaining about is me by mistake calling them a Gemini. Because I always do Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and sometimes by mistake, for whatever reason, I call them a Gemini. And I apologized about that for a few times in the beginning, but some of them got used to it. But then I understand it's Mercury retrograde, and some of them got triggered and fuzzy, and they were trying to throw a fit the other day into the comment section. The entire reading didn't resonate. I'm so disappointed. Bitch, this is an international, global Mr. Miss Universe reading. It's not supposed to resonate with you or with every single person that's gonna watch this. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful, people. Why did you call me a Gemini? I'm an Aquarius. It's a lack of respect that you're not apologizing and you don't know how to correct yourself. You ho, Aquarius, come sit here on my throne and do 12 readings a day. Can you not mix up the words? Is you ho? They're a hoe. Aquarius is so arrogant, so empty-headed. There is wars going around the world. There is serious issues happening in the world. This is the mentality of people like that are showing up in the majority of Aquarius people. You call me a Gemini, my name is Aquarius. It's giving low self-esteem. It's giving like, I'm not confident enough within myself that, if you can even make a mistake, it just triggers me and makes me unhappy. That is why, do you want to know what I'm going to do, Scorpio? Do you want to hear what I'm going to do? I already did it. Aquarius is going to get the readings behind the paid wall. You pay $9.99, you're going to watch the reading. That is how serious, Scorpio. I am about self-respect. You don't have to like me. You don't have to approve me. North Node in Scorpio, quadruple Leo. I'm going to have them big Leo lion paws come up and snatch that week, girl. So I'm saying, but you will respect me. Now, Aquarius has to pay. You pay, you watch the reading, and you don't complain. Period. Okay? That's how I does this. And I don't care if they're going to like it or not. This is not something about me. This is not about like, they didn't like this, they don't like that. It's just me noticing that they're really so petty. It's a petty behavior that I don't tolerate. People need to be grateful for them having this phone right now, their neighbor's Wi-Fi they are using, okay? And after all, I make them laugh as well. So when you go ahead, Scorpio, and you hit that like button and you comment and you leave positive comments below and you participate and you hype, you show your appreciation. I'm doing free readings here. Free readings for the public. Speaking 25, 26, 7 minutes already, right? What do you think I'm doing here? I'm serving and slaying. And I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna train people how to treat me. Not only as a tarot reader, but also as a person. I'm like this in real life, and I'm also like this on the channel everywhere. You know, I'm a very generous person. I'm very compassionate, but also I'm gonna discipline some people how to respect me. You will pay, Aquarius, and then you will never complain again. So I'm saying, period. End of story. I ain't gonna explain myself no more, girl. And all the other 11 signs, including you, gonna receive an extra bonus reading because I'm always gonna transmute. Okay? So this is what I had. I wanted to communicate this with you. Let me know if you can really see my Invisaligns or not. So I love you so much, Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my destiny, North Node in Scorpio. You know, my love is very intense, but it also can sting. So anyway, Scorpio, love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.